All right, I think let's go ahead and grab our Yuumi. Disciple, Gale Force, Beast Within. Yeah, I still like this Yuumi build. Let's grab her. And with the On Guard, should be a lot of fun. Because this procs our 4-star, so we're able to give our unit the spell shield, not spell shield, the barrier. So we can just get strikes off for free. So yeah, this should be pretty good. All right, we'll go ahead and load in here. Let's see what we can get for a power here. Created cards cost 1 less. This will actually be pretty nice. We already have the Overwhelm from Beast Within, but our single combat is going to count as a created card. So making that just cost 1 less will be nice. We do have other ways to create cards as well. I think Wild Inspiration should give us pretty good. Oh yeah, no, the Yuumi is 5 stars. Let's go ahead and go for the Mage Seeker. Created cards costing 1 less is actually probably going to be quite helpful for us, because we do actually have a decent amount of created cards. So I kind of want to go for Face Sprouts. We can play our Yuumi for free. We're probably not going to be able to do our Quick Quill though. Or we can do a 1-cost Quick Quill. Nice. The regen is pretty good. Impact gives us a little bit more damage. But sure, let's drop this here. Alright, so they are out of mana. So I don't think this would actually damage their unit. I think let's actually try to get our scout attack off first and just see what they try to block with. Or not block at all. Alright. I think let's potentially go like this and then answer with the single combat. Alright, so if we do it like that, this will still die, but then that one will die. If we go like here, it will still die. I think we'll actually go like this. This will be okay. So we're still not getting the targeting off on this one, but it's going to die regardless. With the impact, this gives us a little bit more damage. Alright, so let's go ahead and use this here. We're trying to make sure they don't have the mana to answer with their own single combat. We can go for Quick Quill. And then we'll just be able to attack and end the game. Alright, GG.
Let's find a new best friend.
Alright, let's see. So, picks with Ephemeral. Not great. Yeah, not really the best for us. Whim Summon, heal your Nexus 2, deal 2 to all units. Think we're fine. This is pretty expensive. We would be able to get this to be cheaper. I think we'll actually go for picks though, just because we're normally going to be trying to be very early game focused. And even with the cost reduction, we're probably not going to play this. That being said, this could actually be really good into Tryndamere. We know Tryndamere is the mid boss. I think we actually might get it specifically for that. If we weren't having Tryndamere, I don't think we would bother, but could be helpful there. All right, support champion. Let's see. So we have Aatrox. Azir is pretty good. Yeah, I do like Azir. So getting equipment, it can be good to still trigger your targeting, but your equipment and attached units kind of, they can't both be on a unit, so they kind of fight each other. All right, so we could play him for free. He would be a 2-cost. I don't know. I like Azir. Azir is normally fun. Let's go here. All right, so we have Solitary Monk, so cutting a card. Not too bad. Gold chest or gold chest. I think let's go for this Silent Shadow Seer. We should be able to abuse them with our single combats. So let's, try this out. Let's get rid of Stone Stackers. Let's get rid of one Face Sprout. All right, so we have Azir, but we do not have our Yuumi. So that's a little sad. Also dropping Azir here, he would just die. All right, so this one would be free. I think let's actually drop this here because we'd be able to kill that unit, which could be very nice. Although I think anyone that we pick is going to go up to 5. Yeah, so we'll maybe attack and see how they block. Because if we do this right, we could kill both of their units. So right here, we can have him kill their keeper and then also be able to kill their Shadow Blade. So that'll be pretty good. Solid. Thanks a lot. Happy to help. Alright, so again, we could drop our Azir. Sure, let's go ahead and do that. He's going to get hit, but he won't die, and we're still going to have mana for the single combat. Nice. Yeah, the AI is kind of struggling to actually keep mana for the single combat. Alright, so we don't have an enemy to strike with this, and we're already going to have a full board because of that extra unit. While I would like to attack, I think we should probably try to build out our board a little bit more. So we won't get the extra unit for Azir, but that kind of doesn't matter. We still have mana for our single combat. All right, GG. Yeah, Yuumi with the single combat is very good. I think anytime you see that in like the weeklies, the monthlies, she is one you really need to shout out, which is something that I had a lot of people comment on different videos reminded me of, because yeah, it is really good. All right, home turf, so we'd get extra draw with this one. Yeah, I think that's nice, something we don't really have to play, but we're just getting extra benefit from it. A little bit of extra draw to make sure we try to get our Yuumi. I think that'd be good. All right, Solitary Monk. I think let's get rid of Sandcrafter. Like, yes, the Sunder is pretty expensive, but when we drop it, it's going to make a really big impact. Whereas the Sandcrafter, where I think we're normally going to want to play other things. Let's get rid of that. Champion item would be nice. Yeah, I think let's go for the champion item. So, Chem Punk, Pickpocket. Let's get rid of Stone Stackers and even Dune Keeper. We want to reroll a little bit to try to get our Yuumi. We have both of our Azir, so Yuumi should be guaranteed. There we go. So if we drop our Azir, we won't have mana for single combat. Now, he could kill their Chempunk, but not as important. Alright, so we can drop picks for free. The quick attack is pretty nice. I think let's actually do that for Yuumi.
I'm ready to play, bop, and knock over some cups.
And yeah, we can go for the Tiny Squire. Let's go ahead and attack with Yuumi, see if they try to block at all. They are out of mana, so that's going to be nice. I think let's do this one here.
It's gotta be way strong.
So we can grab that unit. And then we will attack like this, and we'll use a single combat to try to turn the fight a little bit more in our favor. All right, so that's going to be at 3. So yeah, that one would still die. With that regen, I don't think there's going to be a way we can kill all of their units, which will be a little bit sad. But sure, we can go ahead and drop this here. With that regen, we want to kill as many of their units as possible. What's your favorite champion to play? Mine's Kindred. I would say, let's drop our Azir. Volibear is definitely up there. Alright, so they have 1 mana. Again, not enough for their single combat. So we could just drop this right here. Alright, GG. Nice.
Let's find a new best friend.
Alright, obliterate the 2 weakest enemies. Free unit. Manifest a celestial, cost 3 or less. This would also, like, whatever we get is also going to be 1 cheaper, so that's not bad. Yeah, I think let's go for the telescope. And shop's not bad, but I think let's get a champion item. Double attack. Okay. That's pretty good. Let's go for healer. We could, I mean, I feel like I might want to cut this after the Tridimir, but for Tridimir, some of these ones might be worth having. Crystal Ibex, it is good for the targeting, does give us that barrier. I think let's actually, Stone Stackers. I think, no, we'll give it a Mountain Goat. Oh man, even though the gems would be free, we're probably not going to want to play it. Let's go for Tridimir. I think let's get rid of the telescopes and even the rainbow fish. While these are solid, we want a lot of cheaper units for our turn 1. All right, again, let's drop this so we can get our Yuumi on the board for free. All right, so we have double attack, so we don't need the quick attack. I think let's go for the Horrorfly. Although this one does just have extra damage, so that's not terrible for just trying to push even more. Yeah, I think we might actually do that. So if we go for a quick quill, we won't be able to use our single combat. I think let's go ahead and try to block and see, or try to attack like this, see what they do. All right, quick quill would give us a decent amount of damage. Yeah, I think we can go for it. So let's have Pix support our Yuumi, because with the double attack, it's going to be the most impactful. And we'll just attack and potentially just end turn 1. All right, not quite, but still pretty good. Yeah, if they didn't have that Tridimir power, then we wouldn't quite be able to end there. All right, let's go for another quick quill. Let's actually go for the Pix. Let's see if they attack, because right now, doing a single combat, all we're going to do is proc their free death. I think let's maybe drop this one here and go like this. That way we're getting the targeting off, but we're not actually having anyone take damage. All right, nice. All right, GG. So we already have Scout for Yuumi. While we like Azir, we don't really care about adding some stuff in. Reckoner's Mark would just give us 2/2. Since this is a summon effect, it wouldn't actually trigger. I think we'll probably go for that. Just extra 2/2. Not bad. With that double attack, we want our Yuumi to be as powerful as possible. Titanic Wake. Most of our units aren't, or pretty much none of our units are going to hit this. We buff our units up, but again, this is a summon effect, and so we're just not really going to trigger it. Easy Prey would make it so our Yuumi is going to be free immediately, but still think we can do better. Undying Legion is fun if we have anyone die, which shouldn't happen, but if it does, we can get the benefit of it. So sure. All right, let's go for Reckless. All right, let's get rid of the Ibex. And yeah, we can hold on to the rest. All right, so we don't have any cheap thing to play for like 1 mana, which is a little sad. So this has Undying, but that kind of doesn't matter. I think let's go here for this Poro.
I'm ready to play, pop, and knock over some cups.
I think let's, well, if we use a single combat, they will answer with a single combat. So let's just attack with our Scout attack. Okay, so now they can't use it. We're going to use this to trigger the Fated again, because buffing up our double attack is really good. Also, with the Fury, we'll get even more scaling. They don't have anyone that can block, so we can attack like this, and that's game. GG. Rainbow Fish going down to a 1 cost is really nice. Yes, I think let's go ahead and do that. All right, item chest, quick attack, mana potion. I actually like the face sprout because it's giving us a unit, it's manifesting a unit. We have cost reduction for whatever it manifests. This being free is pretty good. Going for more rainbow fish wouldn't be bad, but I do like the sprout. Don't really care about that. Yeah, there's a lot of these effects. It's kind of just doesn't really matter. This will be good. This will synergize with one of our powers that are 1 cost Poros, get an extra item. This will be a very good upgrade. Let's go for the other shop. So let's go here for Bookie. Let's get rid of Crystal and even Telescope. The elusive is nice, but I think I'm actually going to go for the spell shield. So let's go ahead and drop this here. I think let's get our scout attack off. And we can drop a lot of these for either very cheap or free. Alright, so they don't have mana to play anything. Quick Quill, Yordle Squire. I think let's actually go for the Squire because it's going to give us another way to do some targeting, which we could just do all the targeting on Yuumi, but I think we'll hold off. Alright, GG. Let's go for Sprout. It's already a good card. Gain more copies of it. Gain more damage to the Nexus. Nice. The Entreat's not terrible. Written in the Stars. This will be nice because this will be free from our Wild Inspiration. Triggers our targeting. Helps us scaling. Yeah, we're getting a lot of good powers here. The Entreat's not bad, but I'm kind of just relying on us actually drawing our Yuumi. Let's do some rerolls. See if we can get anything crazy or something that we already have in our deck. Yeah, not really seeing anything. I like where we're at right now. So I'm not really wanting to add a new card. I'm more just seeing if we can kind of high roll and get an upgrade for an existing card. Yeah, I think we're fine, to be honest. Let's go for a healer, and I think now we'll actually cut the Sunderer. We didn't need it for Tridimir, but we were holding on to it just in case we did. All right, let's go ahead and load into Zoe. Let's get rid of Telescope and Dune Keeper. Hold on to the other two. Pretty good. Nice. We have our Yuumi. All right, so they have an elusive blocker. Let's drop this here. All right, so the stun is a little annoying. But we can go ahead and drop this here. Because, yeah, we're going to lose out on a ton of damage of Yuumi being stunned. But we'll potentially still be okay, because we do have pretty crazy build going on right now. Let's see. Let's drop the Yordle Squire. I like how we're pretty much able to hit almost, or trigger all of our units faded. So yeah, we can attack like this, get a lot of damage down, and sure, we'll just drop this here. So we could have ended if we actually had our Yuumi attacking, but this is still really good. Oh, nice. All right, rude. Let's just drop this here. We're just gonna try to spread out the buffs a little bit.
Wisdom lies that way, probably.
All right, so they have Challenger. So let's go for our single combat, just to give them that barrier. Yeah, Yuumi with single combat is fantastic. Alright, let's just attack. GG. Alright, Yuumi was absolutely incredible there. If you have a 4-star Yuumi, anytime you see the single combat modifier in weeklies, the nightmares, monthly challenges, Yuumi should be one of your top picks. She's just so good with that single combat because of the barrier and one of the best possible choices.